Had a nice cowboy camp here last night. It's a little chilly, but we're off. Hoping for some trail magic up the trail. That's what we heard. And we're going to start hiking. See how many miles we can do today. And we're off to the races.
Hold on to your braces.
So we hear there may be trail magic in about 8 miles. We will see. Just hoping for it.
Yep.
Trying to wonder what they might have.
Burritos.
Burritos, maybe hot coffee.
Burritos, fresh coffee, fresh squeezed orange juice. A gas fire pit to keep us warm.
A juice machine.
Cigarette machine.
Marijuana. Well, it's starting to warm up just the way I like it. Sunshine and heat. Unfortunately, I didn't get the sleep that I wanted to get last night. My back was bothering me all night, my lower back. So I tried to stretch it a bit, but just wasn't loosening up. So maybe I'll take a siesta today at some point and make up for it.
I had a town shirt last year. I love that shirt.
And then I can also still use the pouch as a pouch instead of having to like squeeze it between.
How do you get in your fanny? Get this figured out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wilford Heights, which is kind of between Lake Isabella and Kernsville.
So is there another cache on the trail that he does?
Yeah, Bird Spring Pass, 15 miles, exactly like this. 50 of these water balls, same exact thing.
Southeast, like it would be 30 miles or more.
Just like Mike's the sign up here. You can call if you need rides. He basically just does rides. But he's, gives people rides all over the place here. So
he came up. I was not here. He came up earlier though, right, Larry? Dropped someone off. Is that right here? Yeah. And I said, yeah, okay. Go down and look at the score. Yeah, look at the previous score. We'll do.
I don't like a climb first thing in the morning to get the blood flowing. Well, good morning, everybody. We got Vortex yesterday. So we heard it was going to be trail magic at that water cache, which was 8 miles from the campsite we were at the night before. And I woke up realizing I was almost out of food. But I didn't have enough to get me to Ridgecrest. I miscalculated and I'd be eating more. So we heard there was going to be trail magic at the water cache, and so I was kind of relying on that to get me enough food to get me to Ridgecrest. So I'm out of breath, I'm climbing, sorry. So we get there around 9 o'clock in the morning. We did about 8 miles and there was no trail magic, but there was water. So we sat around for a bit until about 10, and this woman hiker that was in town, she had got dropped back off at the trailhead there and said that they would be arriving around 11 with trail magic. So we waited another hour. We figured, what's another hour? They finally show up at 11:15. They had everything. They had a spread of, cold cuts, turkey, salami, cheese, crackers, cookies, pita, candy, hummus, veggies, fruits, soft drinks like Gatorade, soda. They had beer. They literally had everything. Then they made homemade guacamole, which is amazing. So we sat around talking to other hikers. Before we knew it, it was 3 o'clock. So we were there pretty much all day. Well, all day. And then we're like, we might as well not even hike. because the next water was 15 miles from there. So we stayed. So we hiked 8 miles yesterday. Got stuck in the best Trail Magic Vortex ever. Ate all day, drank beer, and that was yesterday. Well, it's about 6:14 a.m. We cowboy camped last night near the cache. So we left 5:20 this morning, almost an hour ago, and we started off 35 miles from Ridgecrest. So we're going to see if we can get there today.
Shove it! Listen to me, honey, it's over now. The case is closed, nothing to talk about. But if you still got something to say, go ahead and walk away. And shut your mouth.
Thank Mike and Kathy, the couple that provided the Trail Magic yesterday. I mean, they literally had everything. They even had a charging station and extra toilet paper, whatever, besides all the food and drink I mentioned. They're an amazing couple. I want to thank you both for your generosity. They also gave me food to pack out because I was almost out of food. So they gave me food. So I took a lot of food to go. That'll get me through today. And so that was amazing. And I think it was worth wasting the day there. We had a really good time. So just trying to make it up today in mileage. Well, the reason why I ran out of food is because I kind of miscalculated when I left Hatchby. I carried the food based on the amount of food based on how I've been eating. But my appetite has been increasing even more over the past week. And I've been waking up at night and just shoveling down food at like 2 a.m. So I've been going through food faster. I didn't realize it. So I'm going to have to increase my food carrying from here on, start bringing more. Because although I'm not going to die running out of food, I'll be very miserable having to hike a full day or whatever without enough food and enough calories. Love the Joshua trees. No switchbacks, no mercy. Just a little over 3 miles, 3.5 miles, I think, to water. So that'll be the 15-mile mark for the day. We'll take a break. Haven't taken a break yet. Just I stopped for like a minute to change my shirt and drink some water. But gonna see how far we can go today. We were 35 or 36 miles from Walker Pass to go into Ridgecrest, but we're thinking it may be too late to get there at night, so we'll figure it out as we go. We have water caching at the road here. 15 miles in just under 5 hours. It is 10:10. I'm going to take my first break and see how far I'm going to go from there. Woo-wee! A lot of climbing today. No switchbacks, no mercy. The trail doesn't care about your feelings, doesn't care about your attitude. It just keeps on giving. Oh God, I'm out of breath. Sorry. I'm climbing. See that behind me? And there's where I came from. Down there. And I'm not going to look at where I'm going because it's still uphill. So this last section from the end of the aqueduct past Hikertown to Ridgecrest is definitely the most difficult section so far. The hardest section of the desert because there's a ton of climbing. A lot of it is just relentless for several miles, and it's hot, which I don't mind, but it's more exposed and there's a lot less water, so slightly longer water carries. Actually, when it comes to the heat, I know I sound like a masochist, but I love the heat. I'm sorry, it's hot and I'm sweating and it keeps me going. I like to sweat, and I'll take it over the cold, that's for sure. The reward after a long climb. Sip of water and a beautiful view. Simple things. By the way, this is the size of my backpack. That's it. That's all I'm carrying. Not much bigger than a kid's book bag. So I've got, I don't know, maybe 8.5, 9 miles to water. And that'll be 28 miles for the day. So I've got a decision to make. Am I going to walk another 7, 8 miles to Walker Pass to get in the Ridgecrest and get there, 6:30, 7 at night? Or do I sleep at Walker Pass? Or do I stay at the water source and do small miles tomorrow? Because it might be easier to hitch in the morning as opposed to in the evening. So it's a decision I got to make, and I'll figure it out over the next few miles, but I'm leaning towards at least getting to the trailhead. I just stopped to take a little 10-minute break here. I'm about 4 miles or so from the next water source. Oh, excuse me, I burped. My right hip started hurting a bit, so I wanted to just stop and stretch it out, massage my leg. And then I haven't taken much of a break today. I took like a half-hour break at the last water cache. So I'm going to push on to the water source, which should be about 27, 28 miles. And then I'll probably end up going right to Walker Pass tonight. I'll just push through. Well, I'll see how I feel when I get there. So for now, I'm going to stretch. And still no sign of Bullfrog. My bet is that he fell asleep in a bush somewhere and took a siesta. Because I was only about 5 minutes behind him, and I would have caught up to him by now. And no one I saw, he didn't pass anyone else that I saw, so probably run into him later. Just enjoying nature right now. And the flies are being assholes. Stuck on this road walk for a bit. Well, did 28 miles today and decided to just stay here near the spring. There's a cabin here behind me. It looks pretty gross inside, so going to sleep outside. There's a lot of tent sites here. We're only 8.5 from Walker Pass. Figured might as well just do it tomorrow. My right hip has been hurting me the last 5 or 6 miles, so I'm going to give it a rest, stretch it a bit. So it was a good day today, a lot of climbing, yeah, a bunch of climbing, so that took a lot out of me. But I didn't take many breaks today. I took a half-hour lunch break and then just a 10-minute break, about 6 miles back, so I could use a rest. And we'll get to Walker Pass by like 8 a.m. tomorrow and get a ride into town and take care of business. So that's a wrap for today. See you tomorrow morning. Cheers. Good morning, everybody. Headed into Ridgecrest. Got 8.5 miles to get to Walker Pass. Hiking in the morning, my favorite part of the day. Watching the sun come up. the sun. And I say it's all right. Marbling. See this part in here? It looks like, look at that. It looks like a floor, like a man-made floor. Doesn't it? Like swished in between something. Isn't that weird?
Like just a layer of rock.
Yeah, it was like a structure at some point. Okay. All right, I got about 5 miles to get to Walker Pass. Just talked to my boy Sergio. He's going to pick us up, take us to town, and we're going to go to town and some food. What'll it be first, Carl's Jr.? Got some packages at the post office to pick up, and then we'll see if we're going to hit the trail later on or not. Probably not. We'll get lazy.
Where is it? Old Station. Yeah, is it Old Station? Yeah, I think. And everyone's like in the morning, like, oh, did you hear them coyotes, man? I was like, fuck yeah, they were.
1.6 from Walker Pass. It's going to be a short day today if we decide to stay in town. Made it to Walker Pass. Just waiting for a ride from Sergio. Should be here shortly.
This guy, my friend, he lives down.
We made it to Ridgecrest, California. It is hot as hell here. It's a lot lower in elevation. Got some food. I just came back from the post office to get my packages. And they can't find my box of food that I sent, so I have to call them back. But my other packages were there. And I'm going to go back to the hotel, work on some video, and we're going to hit the trail tomorrow. So today was a short day, like 8.5 miles. But we got 2 days to get to Kennedy Meadows, and then we're going to take a 00, because I haven't had a day off since week 1. So that's why I have no problem doing a short day here and there to town. So that's it for now. Oh, you're gonna love it. Let's go.